Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing my February Boxycharm. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. What I typically like to do before I open this month's Boxycharm is talk about things that came in last month's Boxycharm. Unfortunately, of all the items that came to me last month, I only ended up keeping/trying one. So I will talk about that really quickly. Also, if you are at all interested in this eye look, makeup look, whatever, I just put up a video where I tested out Odin's eye products. This is a new brand to me. I know the brand's been around for a while, but if you're interested in checking that out, it should already be on my channel, but if it isn't, then keep an eye out for it. So the only product that I tried from last month's Boxycharm was the Beaute Wanderess Escape palette. This is what it looks like. It is a really pretty like neutral shadow that has some of these fun pops of shimmer and color to them. Really, really nice. Is there anything particularly outstanding about this palette? Honestly, no, there's not. It is just another neutral palette. The shimmers are nice. They have a lot of color payoff, so that's kind of interesting, kind of nice. But honestly, the mattes, they're good, but there's nothing outlandishly special about this palette. I've seen this color story before. There's all neutrals with some pops of blue and pink and gold in them. If you're looking for a really nice, like, I can't remember how much this was, but it's got a good mix of mattes and shimmers. There's a good variety of browns in here. I don't want to talk this palette down because it performed well. The mattes were really, really nice. The shimmers went on, big pops of color. I will say that whichever the shimmer that I put over my whole eyelid, which I can't remember if it was Santorini or Daydream, it was kind of gone by the end of the day. It didn't stay very long, and that was just kind of all over my lid. Everything that I had built up in the crease was still there, but that was sort of gone. But that just might take a little bit more playing around with for me, figuring out which primers work the best and whatnot. It's a nice palette. If this is your favorite palette, then awesome. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but honestly, if I hadn't gotten it in my Boxycharm, I probably never would have reached for it or tried it out, but it is really nice. I don't know if it'll become like a staple palette. I have to try it a little bit more to see how I feel about it. So now we can get into our February Boxycharm. I assume this month is going to be something, yeah, like more pink. I find that they've been using this like pink, red, purple theme quite a bit just for different things. So this year it is Be My Glamentine. Okay, whatever. So getting straight in this, there's some paper, some protective paper. Alrighty, so there's a lot of big items in here, like fairly large items. I don't mean like big as in like amazing, but just large items. I can't remember which one my choice item was, so we're just going to start right at the top. This is this Ace Beauty Glow Essentials highlighter palette. We've gotten a few palettes from Ace Beauty before. I even purchased some like through the Boxy shop. Some of them didn't make it through my declutter, and I don't know that I've ever actually tried them on my eyes, but I do have some in my collection, so that's something I'm gonna have to do. I'm talking about how I want to try out all of these new brands, yet I haven't even tried out all the ones that I already own. I cannot get this open for the life of me, and I'm trying not to wreck the box because if I don't like the look of it, because I do have a lot of highlighters, I want this to be able to be something that can go to you guys. So this is what the palette looks like. It's very like rose goldy, pretty small. Okay. This is what it looks like. Honestly, these are really pretty highlighter shades. I think they're beautiful. I think they look really nice. They're good for something like my skin tone. I'm just trying to sort of compare it to another highlighting palette that I already have, which is the Scott Barnes Glowy and Showy palette. And I just don't know if I need both. This one has some lighter shades, I will give it that. But honestly, I've never found a need to look for those lighter shades, like this icy shade. Very, very sheer, very white. I don't tend to reach for highlighters like that. And even if I did, I do have a few standalones like that and like MAC extra dimension formulas that are really nice. So I probably won't use this. There's nothing seemingly wrong about it. I can't swatch it for you guys because if I want to give this to you guys, I don't feel right like having my fingers all in it. Let's read really quickly though what it says about this. So the Ace Beaute, however you pronounce it, Glow Essentials Highlighter Palette is all you need to get your glow on. Each shade is buildable and easily glides on the skin, giving you a seamless glowing look. This is a new launch. It is a $40 value. Again, it is really pretty. I do really like the look of it. I think the colors are beautiful, and that is one problem that sometimes I do find with highlighter palettes is either the colors get to be too dark, at least for my skin tone. I mean, that's all I can really talk about is for me. You know, sometimes even the Scott Barnes palette has some super dark shades in it that I just can't wear as highlighting colors that would look absolutely stunning on someone with a deeper skin tone. So I will say that, there we go. Sorry, there was a little smidgen smoosh. So I will say that I like the shades in that palette. I think that they're really, really good for my skin tone personally. I assume that there are different sort of like light, medium, dark. I'm not too sure. So in that sense, I like it. I just don't know that I need another full highlighting palette when I've got so many highlighters as it stands. Next, I have this 4-in-1 makeup brush multitasker by Alleyoop. I've never heard of this. It says vegan, latex-free, cruelty-free. Meet the secret weapon that lightens your toolkit. One tool for essential face brushes. Okay. I've seen a picture of this on the back, so it looks kind of interesting. Probably not going to be something for me. Also can't get into it. Okay, so I do like, I don't know, we'll see. I like the idea of this. Okay, this is weird. So these are the first two ends that you see. So this is like a beauty sponge. It's like a weird beauty blender, and this side is like a face sponge. And then my assumption is this is that you, okay, so yeah, you unscrew the brush and underneath you've got like a, I assume this is supposed to be a lip brush. I'll read it in a second and find out exactly what it is. Screw that back on, and underneath the other one is like a flat shadow brush. Okay, let me just, before I get into anything, tell you what my issues are with this. One, when you're putting the cap back on or like the brush tip back onto the other brushes, I would get a little worried. Like, have you ever had like a lipstick or a marker or something like that, and you go to push the lid on and you're not exactly straight and you end up like splaying it? I'd be really afraid of ruining the integrity or the shape of the brush by doing that. Is it a cute idea in terms of travel and saving space? Yes, it is. Are these the 4 brushes that I personally would put on here? No, they're not. I don't think you need a sponge tip. That just seems crazy to me when like a beauty sponge is, you know, kind of a standalone item. Again, I see where they're trying to go with this, but what does it say? So powder contour brush. Okay, fair enough. But what about your blush brush? Like, is this expected to be your bronzer, your contour, your highlighting, your blush, everything? Don't know. Blending sponge. Blend liquid and cream products seamlessly. Again, some people like me, for example, I don't use a sponge to put on my foundation. I use a sponge to sort of tap my foundation afterwards to get rid of any brush strokes, but ultimately I do use a brush to put foundation on, so that is kind of useless to me. An angled brow / liner brush. It says you could use that for wing liner. I really don't think so. It was very, very flat. Like, no, it's the other side. That's the other thing, is what if you were going for a certain brush and you opened the wrong side, as I have just done several times? Like, you'd really have to, oh my God. Okay, I don't want to be that guy. I'm just going to take this plastic piece off. I'll probably put this in a giveaway, so if you get it, just know I didn't use it. Yeah, like this is not the best angled brush I've ever seen. If you're going to use this for, say, wing liner or whatever, I would want a sharper angle and I'd want it thinner. It just seems a little bit fat. Honestly, I thought it was a lip brush and then a medium shadow brush. This is going to be a no-go for me personally. However, I see where they're going with this. I understand that they're trying to sort of lighten up the load on maybe if you, oh my goodness, this is so dumb. Okay, I'm trying to just get it back in now. Help. I like the idea. I think the concept is really good in terms of like, okay, if you're trying to travel with makeup, here's a 4-in-1 tool, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with taking particular brushes that I need, and I normally need more than just this, so I don't know. It's not for me, but it's a cute idea, I suppose. An award-winning multitasker brush combined with the 4 most essential makeup applicators. I disagree. These are not in my essential kit at all. My essential kit is like a tapered shading brush, maybe a fatter one. This one for sure is in my essentials kit. I like a big fluffy brush for bronzer. I have an angled brush for blush. Like these are not my 4 go-to like most used makeup brushes. This compact game changer is all you need for a full face on the go or at home. Each is made with premium synthetic fibers. It's $28. I mean, I guess considering you're getting like 4 brushes in one, that's pretty reasonable, but I would rather spend like a little bit more, or even like, yep, that's about how I feel about that. Like e.l.f. makes really good brushes. You might not be able to get 4 for $28, but like spend a little bit more and get the brushes you actually want. I'd like to see if they do maybe different combinations of brushes, like maybe a build your own multitasker brush. I could see that being really, really useful. And this is just one that got put in Boxycharm, but say there was like a website where it's like, okay, you can pick any of these 4 brush heads. That would be really interesting to see. If they haven't already done that, they should, or somebody should start that business if they haven't already. Next thing is a Bali Balm Pineapple Lip Scrub, Kiss the Planet. First things first, I just want to see what's in here because sometimes they do like to put like nut oils in here and I don't want to die today. Nope, looks like we're okay. Lots of different oils. You've got vanilla oil, orange oil, cinnamon oil, sugarcane, coconut oil, all sorts of things. So it is a pineapple lip scrub. I do have a lip scrub from Jeffree Star Cosmetics that is probably super expired. So that's kind of cool. I'd be interested to try it. Ooh. It smells really good, really fruity. Yeah, I will definitely try this. I'm looking forward to it. I've never heard of this brand. They probably just do lip balms as their name is Bali Balm. But whatever. So it says, this rich, indulgent sugar scrub is packed with juicy pineapple fragrance and exfoliating sugarcane crystals to gently buff and polish away dead skin cells. Plus an ultra smoothing blend of the finest botanicals. The super soft hydrating coconut oil and aromatic mix of cinnamon, orange, and vanilla essential oils will leave your lips soft and supple. $23 value. Yes, I am looking forward to trying that out. Next thing, we have a Yunsa Color and Face Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. 8 Super Blacks Essence. So, okay. So these are what they are. So you get black sesame oil, black seaweed, black quiche, taki mushrooms, black rice, Korean black raspberry, nettle, and chia seed. So what is this? Refine, smooth, and even skin tone in one step. So this primer blurs imperfections and prolongs foundation wear. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you put a thin layer on over clean, moisturized skin. Okay, so this is not a moisturizing primer, which it does say. It's like, okay, have your face ready to go like pre-moisturized and then use this. It will make your foundation last longer. So let's take a look at it. I did just buy a new primer today that I'm not sure how I feel about yet. I've only used it once, but you know, this is probably sealed. It is, but I actually do really want to try this. I think it sounds really, really cool. I hope it's not black, although why would it be if it was going to go underneath foundation? That would be like silly, like a charcoal mask. I don't think so. So I'm really looking forward to this. I've had a product from Yensa before, but I think I ended up not using it. It was like a superfood mask or something like that, and I'm not really into masks. This primer is the perfect first step to achieving a superfood glow infused with 8 super-powered skin-loving ingredients to help minimize the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. The lightweight satin sheen formula creates an invisible skin-perfecting finish. $35 value. So that's not cheap. It's not the biggest primer. It's only 30 milliliters. Like that seems like a lot, but who knows? Maybe it's going to be like the best like foundation I've ever seen. And then it says the meaning of yen, Chinese, color and face, English, deep desire and passion, Vietnamese, calm and peaceful, Japanese, currency. That's kind of cool. It just says that on like the top of the thing. So far what? That's 2 products that we are excited to try. One that we would like a different version of, and one that I do think looks really, really pretty. I just can't convince myself to use that highlighting palette. The last thing is an OPV Beauty London Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. Ooh, how exciting. I love translucent setting powders. I also really like the Huda Beauty powders. Like I have Pound Cake and Cupcake. My Laura Mercier translucent setting powder is by far my favorite, but I think this was my choice item. I think I am looking to try some other ones. So this is what it looks like. I feel like you don't get a lot. Like, do you guys see the gap that's right there? Like, this is supposed to be brand new. I hope it didn't go everywhere. Nope. It's also got like a little bit of like a yellow tone to it. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, I feel like you don't get a full pot of it, but that's fine. I guess. I don't know. It does look quite a bit like the Laura Mercier packaging, just maybe not as deep. But yeah, I'm excited to use this. It's translucent, which is perfect. That's exactly what I go for. I'm not into brightening ones or anything like that. Let's read about that really quickly. So, perfect for setting your foundation or wearing alone. Whether you rely on setting powder to mattify, set, conceal, or diffuse, this formula acts as a finishing touch to bring your whole look together. $22 value. So overall, the 5 products we got, I would say I am really excited to try out 3 of them. The 4th one I would try out, but I just think it would be better served going to you guys personally. I know I keep talking about putting up a giveaway video. I am going to actually sit down after I film this and kind of go through everything I have, figure out how I want to do that. Do I want to do it on Instagram? Do I want to do it on here? I might put some polls up on my channel to see what you guys are interested in. Do you want one big winner? Do you want me to split what I've got into a couple different ones so that more than one person can win? We will sort it all out, but I will be doing that. So yeah, that was everything we got in this month's Boxycharm. Overall, I think it was a really, really good box. I'd be interested to see what some of the other products that were sort of available were that I maybe didn't get, but overall, I'd say I have a pretty well-rounded box in my opinion. There's definitely some color cosmetics, some makeup tools, some skin, not really skincare, but yeah, it was good. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want to be and you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.